Hey y'all, I wanted to do a video for you guys of how I prevent food aggression or resource guarding in my pack. If you're new to the channel, here's a real brief introduction. I've got Lucia here. She's my 2-year-old female, Cane Corso. And they're all eating a beef shank. She's eating next to Dolce. Dolce is very dominant. She's 4 years old, female, Cane Corso. Bruce here is just visiting. He's my brother Albert's elderly dog. I just gave him a little piece. And then over here is Vito. Vito is my import male, Cane Corso, and he is only 7 months old, just barely turned 7 months. And little Gypsy here is my pit bull. I recently had her spayed, so I'm just kind of demonstrating how it should be. This is how it normally is in my pack and how I've trained them to be. So they're all eating a very high value thing right now, which is, of course, raw meat with the marrow bone in it. Let's see who else we got. I've got 2 other dogs, if you're new to the channel. Ozzy is the alpha Cane Corso. And he took his outside, so I'll show you Ozzy if you're new to the pack here. And then Tux is the pit bull mix. And so this little intro here to my pack, it's going to be kind of disconnected from the other part of the video, which I filmed a couple days ago. And basically what happened was in my prior video that I recently posted, I was explaining how Vito, being the newest member of the pack and still a puppy, he was actually showing early signs of resource guarding and food aggression. And what happened was a few days ago, I was filling up their dinner bowls with raw meat in the kitchen here, and Vito was kind of at my feet. As most of the dogs, you know, they'll come and they'll sit at my feet waiting for me to get their bowls ready. And they're usually pretty good about it and they're polite. But Vito was sitting at my feet and he growled at, I think it was Dolce. He growled at one of the other dogs that was also at my feet. It was a real subtle growl, real low. And he kind of snapped at the wind, kind of snapped his jaws toward that dog. So basically to tell them, I'm first in line, I'm guarding the owner here that's about to feed us. So this is my food. So I quickly dropped what I was doing, turned around, told him no, very firm voice, no. And, you know, calm but assertive, and put him into a submissive position, which means I just rolled him over to where he was on his side, his belly showing a little bit. And I held him down by his shoulder and I made him stay there until he completely submitted, which he very quickly did. He quickly submitted. And I really caught him off guard because that's the first time I really corrected him that sternly, because he's never really needed it. He's a very good dog, actually. He's very dominant and confident, but he's also very respectful. But it's the natural tendency of a Cane Corso to be dominant, you know. And so that's what he was doing. And puppies especially will tend to show resource guarding. So anyways, I wanted to just kind of show you what I did the day after that to kind of test and see if he's still showing any signs of resource guarding. So I'll show you kind of the next day where I was also putting some raw food in their bowls, and I kind of repeated that scenario to see how Vito would act. Okay, y'all, so I'm starting to prepare their dinners. I got 6 dogs right now. Albert is somewhere with Bruce right now, so... and this is what I do occasionally when I'm out of that pre-mixed complete raw diet meal. I get these single servings of the grass-fed organic ground beef. And I just thaw them out here a little bit. I like to freeze raw meat prior to giving it to the dogs. That way that kills most of the parasites. I think cysticercosis may not kill that one, but anyway, most of the intestinal parasites will be killed by freezing them for 48 hours. And so then I thaw them, and so now the dogs are, once I open these, they're gonna know. They're all gonna come around me. So we're gonna keep an eye on Vito, make sure he doesn't do any resource guarding. Okay, who's hungry? So far so good, y'all. So far so good. Vito, yeah. Oh, what you got, baby? Let me see, honey. Good boy. You got something on you. Yeah, Vito has not been growling. So that's good. He's been sitting right here. What I do sometimes, like every 2 months or so, I will deworm them. And that's what I'm doing today. These are little tablets. And this is a broad spectrum. It covers roundworms and tapeworms and hookworms, which a lot of over-the-counter dewormers do not cover. A lot of times you got to get a prescription from the vet to get a tapeworm dewormer. But this one I order online from Chewy, and it gives the amount, how many pills you should give them according to their weight. So what I did, I just took a pill and I balled some of that up in the meat and gave it to them just now. And yeah, there was no growling, no food aggression, no resource guarding or anything like that. So now I'm going to give them their food, and I feed the alpha dog first, which is Ozzy. Ozzy, come on, Oz. You hungry? Come on. Come. Come on, Oz. Come. Okay, Oz. Okay, Oz, ready? Ozzy, sit. Okay, Oz, ready? Sit. Sit down. Sit. Good. Sit. Ozzy, sit. Good. Sit. Good boy. Okay, Oz. There you go, Papa. Okay, there you go. Ozzy eats first. I'm going to do something different with Vito, and I'll show you. This one is for Dolce. Dolce, sit. Good, sit, baby. Go, Gypsy. Lucia. Lucia. Lucia, sit. Good, sit. Okay, Lucia, come. Lucia, come. Come on, Lucia. Get back, Gypsy. See the two females eating next to each other with no problem. Now I'm gonna feed Vito. Vito, sit. Vito, sit. Good. Sit. Vito, down. Down. Very good. Wait. Wait. Okay. Okay. See what I mean? Okay, Vito, good boy. Come. See what I mean? He doesn't even take it from me until... Okay, good. Sit. Come. There you go, baby. Okay. Gypsy. Gypsy. Gypsy, sit. Good. Sit. Okay, Gypsy. That's for Gypsy. See, Dolce, she's a little overweight. I gave her much less of the beef. Okay, Tux, come on. Come on, Tux. I gave Gypsy much less. I gave Dolce much less of the beef because she needs to lose some weight. So I just gave her probably like half of a cup. So now what I'm going to do, come on, Vito. This is what I'm going to do. Come on, Vito, come. Come. Get back, Lucia. Okay, Vito, come. Vito, come. Come on, Vito. Good boy. Okay. Yeah, so they all eat right next to each other, no food aggression. Yeah, so Vito apparently is very sensitive to correction from me. So I did, like I was saying, I corrected him when he growled and when he showed some resource guarding the other day. And after that, he's been very respectful, almost too much. Like you saw just there, he was hesitant to eat even when I told him he could. So that really, I took care of it. He's a very sensitive, a very smart dog. He understands the pack hierarchy now. He understands. Ozzy. Hey, that was good. Was that good? Now, when they're puppies, they will growl. Almost certainly, without a doubt, they will growl. See how close she is to him. No growling. That's really good. I'm watching them closely. So, yeah, because puppies, that's just how they are. They haven't learned yet, so they're going to try and growl. They're going to show some food aggression, and that's the best time to teach them. So what you do, you take the bowl away from the puppy that's growling, and you kind of did like I did with Vito there. You make them wait. You make them sit. Even if they don't know basic commands like sit and lay down, what you can do is just place the bowl on the floor, and if they try to eat from it, you go, you nudge them on their neck like that, or their shoulder, and make that, some sound, or tell them no, tell them wait, and just don't let them get it until they sit or stay or do whatever, and then you give it to them. And if they show growling again, you just do the same thing again. You feed them last. So it's important not to reward them by giving them the food right away after they've growled. And you never want to withhold food for any time, of course, from a puppy, but at the feeding time, it's okay. It's probably necessary to train them to withhold it for a few minutes at least. So yeah, they cleaned that right up. See how respectful Dolce waited? She waited till everyone was done. Good boy, Vito. Good boy, Vito. See, they're all at Vito, they're all together at the bowls. No growling. Ozzy's finishing off. Whoever that was for Vito or Gypsy. Okay, my baby. Okay, Vito. Let's see if he's still hungry. Success. That was success, y'all. I think he's going to be good from now on. But, he is a puppy, so I'm going to keep an eye on him still, of course. But he is wonderful. He knows how to lay down, and he knows how to wait. He knows how to stay. And this is the kibble. This brand is what I love. It's Italian recipe. Italian brand, Farmina. And this particular recipe is my favorite for them. And they really love that one. They don't seem to have any GI issues with it. Their coats are looking really good. So yeah. And I'm starting to integrate whole salmon into their diet a couple times a week for them to get their omega-3s and their DHA and omegas. Okay, y'all, well, I'm gonna give them just a snack before their dinner. And what I've been doing now sometimes is instead of giving them those omega-3 fish oil capsules, I give them from the source. This is Atlantic salmon, and it's relatively economical. I mean, it's actually cheaper than giving them the fish oil. And these come in little portions, and I'll just give them one each. And see how he is front and center. Get back. Go on. No. I'm going to walk into him. Get back. Get back. Go. Get back. Sit. Good, sit. Good boy. Vulture's like, what's going on? Someone's getting something good. Stretch him. Okay, Lucia. Lucia, sit. Sit. Good, sit. Okay, Vito. Yeah, so he's not growling. That's good. So I've got a couple other dogs here. Here comes Ozzy. Sit. Good, sit. She has already wolfed hers down. Okay, dogs. Gypsy. Well, that went really well. Yeah, so far Vito has not been resource guarding. This rug is washable, so I'll usually just throw this in the wash when they're done. It gets dirty really quickly. Yeah, so we got no food aggression here. Good boy, Eyes. Good girl, Lucia. Good girl. Okay, y'all, well, that's a wrap. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. And we'll catch you on the next one. Gypsy. Vito's a good boy. Vito's a good boy. Yes. Vito's a good boy. Hi, baby boy. Was that good? Yeah. Was that good? Hi, my sweet boy. Everybody's happy. They got their bellies full. Was that good? Yes. Lucia. Vito. What are you doing, Gypsy? Are you happy, girl? Are you happy, girl? You happy, girl? Hi, Vito. Hi, Vito. What? Look at those paws, y'all. Goodness. Are you happy, girl? Gypsy? Vito. You're getting too big to sit up there, Vito. He likes the bird's eye view at the top of the mountain. You happy, girl? Gypsy? Vito? Lucia? Oh my goodness, she's coming out of her pajamas. I'm gonna have to take these off. Oops. I'm gonna have to take those off. Vito. Vito. Sweet boy. Hi, sweet boy. Hi, sweet boy. What was that? What was that? looks like. Your paw is on my shoulder. Never a dull moment. Gypsy. Oh, Lucia's gonna try and dominate Vito. Look at her. See, she's trying to do that humping motion, showing dominance to him. Oh my goodness, I gotta take these things off for her. Okay, Gypsy, let's take these off. Vito. Forse Vito. Gypsy. Gypsy. So you tell him. You tell him, Gypsy. He said, go pick on someone your own size. Tell him. Vito. Come on, Vito. Oh, Vito, you better get back from her. You learned your lesson from Dolce. You don't take food from Dolce. Oh, jeez, please. Vito. She instigates it. Gypsy, she goes and she bites his ankles, trying to get him to react and spar with her. But they still play. They play rough, but they're still amicable. They're not being aggressive or anything. It's just how they play. They fight. Hey now. Let's settle it down. Just take it down a notch. Take it down a notch. Put your big old paws. Vito. Big old paws. Big old puppy. Little puppy. Let's get something on him. Ozzy's coming to shut it down. Vito. Lucia. Lucia. Hey, Papa. What you doing, Lucia?